Hey everyone, I'm going to be talking about the new diamond warehouse that Townstar will be releasing and putting on sale. I'll discuss the sale dates, utility, best use case, and my thoughts. On Monday, February 27, 2023 at 11 a.m. Pacific time, Townstar will release the diamond warehouse for sale in the Gala Games Store. The diamond warehouse is a legendary NFT. There will be 200 in supply for sale. It is priced at $300. It is purchasable in town, gala, and credit card, and it has a purchase limit of 1 per transaction. As for the utility, the diamond warehouse itself will have a storage capacity of 40. It holds everything that a regular warehouse would, with no priority over that regular warehouse, and it casts no shade. When the diamond warehouse is placed, it will double the storage of all regular in-game warehouses, as well as the big warehouse NFT. Any regular warehouse will now have a storage capacity of 40, and the big warehouse will have a storage capacity of 120. The reason the diamond warehouse has a storage capacity of 40 is because it always buffs itself when placed. So the original value is 20, but it doubles itself to 40. This ability does not stack, so having more than one diamond warehouse will not raise the storage capacity of any of the warehouses any further. Now I'll go over the use case. Essentially, this NFT will save you 1 spot for every regular warehouse that you would normally use in your build, since you have the storage capacity of 40 instead of 20 for the warehouse. You will likely have multiple warehouses in some builds, so you can easily save a couple of spots. If the map were to ever expand in the near future, you would need many more warehouses for storage, and so the diamond warehouse would save you plenty of space across the entire town. And there will be even more items released in the future that go into the warehouses, so of course you have more items that you're going to need to store on them. When paired with the big warehouse NFTs, since the storage doubles from 60 to 120, you can hold a very large number of materials in this way. More storage is essential to be able to hold on to items for use in more advanced crafts or research later on, and also to be able to sell in higher quantities via the use of the Express Dragon NFT to sell 25 at a time, or a freight pier to sell 100 at a time, with more options coming in the future. You can't go wrong with a way to boost the storage capacity for warehouses, since they're pretty much used in almost every build. Finally, I'll go over my thoughts. This NFT is not that unique. The big warehouse exists, which holds 60 items instead of 20. Saving 2 spots. However, the good thing about this diamond warehouse is that it will amplify the effects of that big warehouse NFT, and any future general NFTs, any future general warehouse NFTs that is as well. I believe the diamond warehouse will not affect any item specific NFTs, such as the water drum storage, for example, since it was not mentioned that it would affect them. I do believe it is a good NFT to have in the long term, and generally a useful one in almost every situation. If you don't own a big warehouse, well then you'll have your first warehouse NFT that you can just place down, and you won't have to spend any money or time building your first one. If you do have a big warehouse, or a couple of them, well, now you can hold even more items, probably more than you need. And if that's the case, you can always sell any big warehouses you don't think you'll need anymore. But either way, it's ultimately a good and helpful NFT. Due to the fact that there will only be 200 for sale and the hype around storage NFTs, I believe it will sell out in under half an hour. That's my belief, my guess. Although there is a limit of 1 purchase per transaction, this won't stop flippers from purchasing multiple to attempt to sell them at a higher price. While I'm on that subject, some people seem to confuse the limit of 1 purchase per transaction with the limit of per account. These are not the same thing. One purchase per transaction simply means that they must pay an Ethereum gas fee for every one of the NFT they wish to purchase. They can still buy multiple by continuing to go back to the Gala Games Store and just purchase it again. While the one limit per transaction does help slow down the purchase speed of these NFTs, it isn't that hard to circumvent. I believe that most people who are planning to get the NFT will get it during the sale, but of course not everyone will be able to make it within the time frame before I expect it to sell out. As for my speculation on resale value in the short term, and this is just of course my speculation considering everything I just said, I do expect people to resell this NFT between the $350 range and $450 range, somewhere in between there. Once again, that's just my speculation. Don't take anything here as financial advice. I just play Townstar and pay attention to what's popular and what's not, and also what could possibly come in the future. And that's about as honest of a guess that I can make right now. Now the question is, should you buy it? This NFT is mostly just going to save you space and let you place down a warehouse quickly, with no shade attached to it, which is cool. It's not something I would buy if I were new to Townstar, or if I had a few NFTs to work with. If you enjoy using an Express Dragon NFT, or you like selling in batches of 100 with a freight pier, and you have other NFTs that already assist you in other ways, such as with early game rush, then I would consider getting this NFT, regardless of whether or not you already have a big warehouse NFT. I may get one myself if I'm able to, because I believe that the value will at the very least persist over time, but of course there's no guarantee. And as always, you should remember that the trading price of Ethereum and Gala can also affect the trading price of these NFTs, as we've seen before. The artwork is okay. It's just a regular in-game warehouse with diamonds attached to it. It pretty much looks like as I would expect it to look like. That's all I have for this video. If you want me to cover an upcoming NFT sale, let me know. I'll be as honest as I can be about it. If you have any questions or concerns about this specific NFT, let me know. Consider liking the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I appreciate your support, and I thank you for watching.